Pilot had a wry smile on as this was all happening. So MVP, we talk about how you have to do something weird and wonderful to try to catch them off guard. And speaking of which, is Yondu thinking about returning to the Rek'Sai? I'd be surprised to see it picked this early on in the draft.
But it definitely could come up. Rek'Sai is by far Yondu's signature champion, I would say, in his tenure in Champions, now 2 years in the LCK. So I think it's worth considering. Kai'Sa priority been sky high in recent memory, and also Kai'Sa into Gen G for their lack of truly punishing, with Ambition much more likely to auto-attack a turret than actually pull off a big gank in lane. Will Gen G just fall back on Ashe Tahm Kench, which they play almost every time, or will they actually try to punish the Kai'Sa even more strongly?
Ambition not usually one to hover the weird stuff. Looks like he's having a little bit of fun today, but speaking of sticking to the standard roles here, Gen G gonna go with Ashe and Tahm Kench. Wanna try to dominate that lane, as well as Ashe has just been going up in priority recently. Very good AD carry.
I think it also babies their early game because Ambition sometimes isn't ganking or invading for vision, so he's just farming. And the Hawk Shot gives you a lot more information about pathing, so I think it helps out their jungler. But it also just squares up their early game. The map hacks are very helpful. For the side of Gen G, who we well know want to play slow, I would love to see him bring it out. We still haven't had Gen G use a Samsung Galaxy skin. Can this draft get any more standard? The answer is no.
This is just the way things have been, guys. If you've been missing the LCK, you could just tune into this game and say, well, this is exactly what's happening in the majority of our games. Gnar versus Kennen in the top lane. We'll see if ADD, MVP has always been a team that has kind of moved and done well on whether their top laner is doing well. The Kennen nowadays into the Gnar. It's been a good pick. We'll see if ADD can put the team on his back and actually carry.
And MVP could have multiple priority lanes and then just a free farm lane for Kai'Sa, so you have to like a lot of what they put together. But Gen G have pretty oppressive siege. If they can get out of lane first, Abyssal Voyage, Ashe and Zoe patrolling the mid lane, and Gnar has increasingly done well in the Kennen matchup. It has shift
Ward, and even gonna stop it there, and now he made the Skarner angry. Gnar in a bit of trouble here, but nice pummel into the wall, trying to get to that blasting plant. Just gonna try to flash over, but it's not gonna be enough. First blood does go over to Ian.
Bit of a curious decision to walk up an auto attack. Could have just tried to keep himself safe there, so not sure about giving your life up there, Cuvée. It is in service of an Infernal, so it is 1 kill for an Infernal Drake. Overall, Fly pushes in mid lane. Gonna lose a bit of CS on Orianna.
Through a scrim. It kind of feels like they're doing the same. They've been lulled into hypnosis right now by Gen G as Yondu shows up 30 seconds later as their bottom turret nearly goes down for free, as no one was there.
It's a good place so far because Core JJ can always teleport Ruler into the mid lane with the Abyssal Voyage. I like the setup. I think, as you say, here we
Ruler,
go.
Though, he doesn't have his summoners. It's going to be dove upon here by ADD, but down he will go nearly instantly. Cuvée and Ruler more than enough damage to take him out, and now the rest of MVP. Nice little shockwave there, but it's not going to be enough to take anyone out. Cuvée will just tank it up, and Gen G pick up 2 kills.
Pilot not strong enough to actually engage on any of this Killer Instinct Flash. Cleanse up on Pilot, but ADD died for free, and there's nowhere he can go. Max had no options either. I think ADD was just off the track with the rest of his team. We talked about
fans here by Ambition and Ruler. The rest of them just zoning them out. It doesn't look like MVP know about it, but they do want to engage here onto Cuvée. Mega Gnar gonna come through. Arrow is gonna sail wide, but look at that Baron just gonna disappear. MVP not able to get in, and good positioning from Core JJ. And all of a sudden ADD's just gonna disappear once again. Ian and Yondu gonna get flashed on. The shockwave does 0 damage. And, well, the rest of MVP in a ton of trouble. Pilot with nobody here as a front line. It just looks like Gen G may get the ace on top of that Baron.
The only thing that's not locked in, Valdez, is who is the MVP for the side of Gen G, because the victory is certainly here for game number 1. Gen G can only 2-0 and hope results go their way. But the noble Alistair is in the death chamber, and let's see if they can end the game on this push. The death timers, they're not that long just yet.
Yeah, flashing on in, saying, I'm going to take you out. And, well, Baron push is coming into effect as well. Everybody's still dead. Gen.G, of course, not going to take the big risk. They say, we got to clear out some waves. We just got a massive amount of money from that last play. Let's go back and do it again.
Gonna watch the Baron play. 2 people are zoning. A killer instinct was used. Good job. You got to use your ultimate pilot. That felt good. It tried to kill QV after the ult was down, but QSS is on QV. He turns around. QV plays this beautifully, by the way. Watch the end of this play. Goes in, flash wall up onto Orianna, guarantees them the team fight victory. So excellent play from QV. Does end up going down into the death chamber a second time. The fly skips forward.
Like MVP just got outdrafted and outplayed here in game 1.
And the drop was fine from MVP, but they lost too much, and now they're going for the kill.
Okay, nice little impale onto Ambition.
There was a way to try to make this extend, but no value out of the cannon. The mistake around 25 minutes, and now it's over.
Yeah. Definitely is. Ian wants his one last time, the last flash in the pan, perhaps. QV may go down here as ADD. Well, not able to catch up as the QSS comes into effect from QV. Slow and steady push into the base, and well, Gen.G just looking for the game here. Max, he wants that final engage, but look at the split. The shockwave was used on the bottom side. Max is going to die on the top side, and absolutely nothing that MVP can do. That's going to do it, guys. Nexus goes down. Game 1 goes to Gen.G.
31 minutes of Gen.G playstyle. You don't need to go back and watch the VODs from the rest of the season. You can watch this and know how they play against teams they are confident against. Teams in the bottom 5. Gen.G games very typically go this way when Ambition is in the lineup. Slow and steady wins the race. See who wins the MVP race for this one. The MVP race, one of the other interesting things with a lot of players, around that 1,100 total that Khan has built up.